Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. I'm pumped because my 30 series GPU has been absolutely crushing it since I put it on a platform called Nosana. This video is not sponsored in any way by Nosana. I'm just excited how well my 30 series card has been doing, and I wanted to share the results with you guys. Before I get into the results, if you guys want to learn start to finish how to build a rig just like this and set it up to run Nosana, I have a full build tutorial that I'll show on the screen right now. I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this video and in the description. Check it out once this video is over. Share it with a friend who you think might be interested in trying it out, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. With all that being said, let's get into more details about what Nosana is. We'll talk about this rig, some tips I've learned so far about Nosana, and we'll run some numbers. Nosana has been on an absolute tear. At the time of filming, I've been raking in a little over $3.50 per day. What is Nosana? Nosana is a decentralized GPU grid platform built on the Solana blockchain. Nosana has built a peer-to-peer marketplace for AI compute power. It connects GPU owners like you and me with AI developers and projects needing affordable, scalable compute power for various tasks. Hardware that I'm running. I built this rig specifically to test out different AI and compute platforms. It is a budget-oriented, mid-range build using parts that I got great deals on through Facebook Marketplace and Amazon. Some of the parts I repurposed from old GPU mining rigs that have been collecting dust. I'm glad to be using some of my old hardware and turning it into a profitable GPU rig. The main components of this rig include an EVGA power supply, Asus Prime B550M motherboard, which is on sale right now for $80 on Amazon. It's usually like $120. It's got 64 gigs of Corsair Vengeance DDR4 RAM, an 8-core AMD Ryzen 7 5800X CPU, 1 terabyte of NVMe storage, and a Founders Edition 3090 Ti that I got for $600 off Facebook Marketplace. I use a USB to Ethernet adapter to take full advantage of my recently upgraded 2 GB fiber internet, and I'm using Tapo smart plugs to accurately track power consumption to track profitability. I chose these components because they were the best deal I could find from various sources, including parts that I had from GPU mining. The parts mesh together well, and if you watch the rest of the video, I think you'll agree I'm getting pretty good results so far. If you don't want to go hunting around for everything, I'll leave a list of the things I used in the description. Okay, now you know what Nosana is and what this rig is made of. Let's look at the numbers. This rig has been running with 100% availability, 100% uptime, with a 100% performance score since September 9th. I did the math and it's been running exactly 111 hours at the time of filming. I'm getting a job every 2 hours that runs for almost an hour. It looks like 55 minutes or so, almost to the second. I'm going to show you the exact numbers in my Solflare wallet. That's where I have it mining to for now. And as I'm shooting this, the price of Nosana is fluctuating. So I've ran numbers, and it's about $3.51 per day that I'm mining in Nosana. Now, Nosana, like I said, has been on a tear. And since around 7:30 p.m. on the 9th of September, that's when I started this rig running. And I've earned $17.32 so far. And it's Sunday morning, September 14th. So like I said, when I started running the numbers, it's been 111 hours to the hour. So that means I have been making $3.51 per day in Nosana. Now let's take a look at the power consumption so we can see the pure profit that I have received from Nosana. Speaking of power consumption, if your power bill is too high, check out Terra Hosting. This is where I have my big boy ASICs hosted. I've been hosting with them for years. They are the sponsor of this video. I appreciate them sponsoring my channel. Check out the uptime, 99% average uptime. I can attest to that because I've been hosting with them for years. They have a brand new state-of-the-art facility using AI to make sure your rigs are online and as safe as possible. They are not messing around with your equipment. It is a white glove hosting service. Use the form that I have in the description of the video to fill out to request information from Terra Hosting. Check them out. You won't regret it. I haven't, and I've been with them for years. Thank you again to Terra Hosting for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. Now let's get back to your video. Here's the power consumption day to day. This is the day I started the rig. This is the next day, September 10th. So I'm going to scroll through so you guys can see I'll add them all up and we'll run the numbers through a calculator so we can see exactly how much it costs at my current electric rate, which is 11 cents per kilowatt hour. I love using Grok for stuff like this. I'm just like, my electric rate is 11 cents. I consume 28.285 kilowatts of power. How much did it cost me? And the total cost was $3.11. Like I said, the numbers have been chopping around because Nosana's been pumping, and I'm sure it'll probably pull back at some point. Maybe not. Hopefully we're in full on alt season. But for now, the pure profit after taking out the electricity that it cost me to run the rig is $14.48 in about 111 hours, like I said. After electricity, that's $3.15 in pure profit per day for a single 3090 Ti. I am impressed by this because I was scraping pennies and actually losing money on my GPU rigs trying to run them at this electric rate. And the problem with a full GPU rig for me is if I go over a certain amount of wattage, my electric rate goes up, not down. So I need to keep it under a certain amount per month to try and keep my electric rate as low as possible. So this rig is running very efficiently because it doesn't run 24/7 at like 400 watts. It will occasionally spike up to 400 watts while it's running a job, and then it'll go back down to idle. So this is the most efficient way I can make my terrible electric rate be profitable with my GPUs. And I have been selling old GPUs, and my plan is to try and build some more rigs like this. I want to still continue to mine, and I really do like tinkering with this stuff. If you guys are planning to hold Nosana as a longer term play, you can now store Nosana in cold storage on your Tangent wallet. I'm showing you on the screen right now. You can just add it to your portfolio and then click the tab for the Solana chain and hit continue. And then you will be able to store your Nosana on your Tangent wallet. One of the reasons why I started mining with my Nosana rig to Solflare was because I didn't know that I could swap in the Tangent map my Nosana for Solana. I wish I would have known that because I would rather have everything on my Tangent wallet. So now I know. It looks like you guys can swap Nosana for Solana or Kaspa or tons of other crypto right within the Tangent wallet app itself. So I don't want to mess up this rig, this like consistency that I've got going on. So I'm not going to change this. If I lose like connection one day with my rig, I might consider mining straight to my Tangent wallet. That's what I've been doing with as many rigs as possible. I hate mining to hot wallets and exchanges and things like that if I can help it. So if you guys have a Tangent wallet, or if you want to purchase one, it looks like you can swap Nosana for Solana. Let me know if you've been successful doing that. Quick bonus, while I was shooting this video, I discovered that the Labor Day coupon for an additional 10% off a Tangent wallet is still active. It looks like it's still available. So my discount code GreaterGood for 10% off always works, but they sometimes include bonus coupons that are stackable. So right now it looks like the Labor Day 10% off stackable coupon is still available. As far as I can tell, that's for a total of 20% off a Tangent wallet. So if you guys are looking for a Tangent wallet where you want to store your Nosana or your Solana or your Kaspa, whatever, check out Tangent Wallet and use the link in the description, or use discount code GreaterGood. You'll get 10% off and an additional 10% off for Labor Day. Pretty cool. Let me know in the comments, have you guys been trying out these compute rental platforms? Have you tried Salad? I got videos on Salad. Have you tried Nosana yet? If not, then check out the Nosana video that I did. Like I said, it's a start to finish build. If you want to learn start to finish, but also if you just want to try Nosana on a rig that you've already built, I have a timestamp that lets you know what time you can fast forward to in that video just to set up Nosana. You don't have to listen to me explain how to build the rig start to finish if you don't want to. So if you like this video, do me a favor, hit the like button. It really helps a lot more than you guys know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like this kind of content. I plan to continue to try different platforms, but since this one's working out really well right now, I don't want to take this rig off that's behind me off of Nosana. What I'm thinking about doing is just continuing to build more rigs. So if you guys like that kind of thing, let me know. I want to continue to make content that you guys enjoy. So I really appreciate you talking to me in the comment sections. I try to reply to everybody if I can. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and last but not least, keep it decentralized for the greater good. The greater good.